Thanks. We'll begin. Just drawing the foot bones gently apart, we'll connect to our Ujjayi breath. Just feeling the lungs gently expanding, delicate membranes. Feel that the neck structures can feel soft and lengthy as we start to deepen our breaths gradually. And today the objective or the intention is very simple, just connecting to breath. Every opportunity that we remember, connect to breath, feel, breathe, repeat. We'll start a very basic way. This will be both our pranayama and some hand exercises. So spread the left palm very widely. Lightly draw back the littlest finger. And again, connect to breath. We're investing our attention, our sensory moments into this one digit. And then moving to the next. Open up the hand again, because often the hand kind of collapses in on itself. Open it up, every single digit. So there's a process of opening up the hand. It's rather than a singular action, as I now draw the middle finger back. I'm opening the hand. The process of opening the hand continues. Because as I draw back my finger, I can open up my hand a little bit more. As I'm exhaling, I'm opening up my hand. So opening is an active process. Just one way of doing it. And so on. These are just moments, 10 breaths, to get clearer on feeling and breathing. Or why we sat down in the first place. Is it enjoyment? Is it helping us discover some artifacts or patterns? All right, so we'll continue through the other hand. Feel plus breathe. Process of opening. 2 more deep breaths. Great. We'll set the legs out in front, straightening them. Additionally, I'm adding a block between my ankles. This is optional. I like it. Go the narrowest width. And the block just provides some feedback. So I can see my ankles touch. I can feel my insteps touch. Inhale, draw the arms up. Exhaling, fold forward. This deepening breath. And when we release, inhale, come upright. Lie on back. And we'll use that object with the legs for abs with a roll or abs with a block. So reach the legs up. We'll do just a couple version of abdominals today. Inhale into the low belly and into the low back. Squeeze the object. Open up through the soles of the feet. And then exhale, float the head and the shoulder blades off the ground. Okay, keeping the halves of the back on the ground. Squeezing. And then draw the belly in and just feeling for the depth to which the belly moves. And inhaling, setting the head down. Squeeze the object. Exhale, float the head and the shoulder blades up. And then draw the belly down, just feeling the depth to which it moves. And inhaling, set the head down. Holding breath for just a moment, squeeze the object, exhale, float the head, the shoulder blades up. Sink the belly down. Now let's do about 3 more. So at your own pace, because I might be going a little bit slow. And as we're finishing that up, we'll also be working straddle lifting through. So as soon as we set that object off to the side, we just keep the legs up, separate them widely. Inhaling, float head, shoulders off ground. And exhaling, reaching the legs wide. Wide reach. Thigh bones moving, feet opening. Process of opening. Process of opening. Not an end goal of opening, but a process of opening. Draw the low belly down. Inhale, set the head, we'll keep the head up. And then exhaling, just participating in that process of opening through the legs, the groin, the knees, ankles, the soles of the feet. Drawing the belly down. Right, inhaling. Let's take ourselves through 4 more. So please continue. The process of opening is met by the process of deepening. It's my experience, my belief that they necessarily go together. So deepening is a function of opening. Opening is a function of deepening. And each necessitate the exploration of softening. I think that's a really essential quality to have a relationship with. So it looks like we're good and through, so we'll turn to a side and we're setting up for dolphin. Once the elbows and the knees are under our torso, we'll exhale, coming up. Relaxing the neck. So I'm going to settle the right heel into the ground. Inhale, drawing the left foot up. And we'll switch sides. Set the left down. We'll settle that left heel toward the earth. And inhale, we'll pick the right foot off the ground. All right, we'll settle the right foot down. We'll settle the knees down. And we'll have a rest by exiting. So that gets the shoulders good and warm. So when we stand, we'll take a slightly wide stance, about 3 feet or so. Interlace hands behind back. And then inhaling into the front of the chest, the shoulders, and then exhaling with the feet active, folding. I'm lifting the knuckles such that the shoulders move away from the ears and move away from the head. And inhaling, bring the hands down to the sacrum. You can release them. And sometimes I use my hands just against thighs, pressing up. There's all sorts of ways we can come up, but if your back is sensitive, you just use the hands, press up. And then we'll stand at the top of our mat for suns. Inhale, draw the arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, step the left foot back, lunge. Hands to ground, exhale. Step the right foot back, lower. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, lower, downward dog. Inhale, left foot forward, lunge. Hands to ground, exhale, right foot forward, fold. Inhale, stand, reach arms overhead. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, right back, lunge. Hands to ground. Exhale, step back, lower, belly to earth. Begin breathing into the belly, cobra. Exhale, lower, downward dog. Inhale, right forward, lunge. Hands down. Exhale, left foot forward, fold. Inhale, stand, reach overhead. Exhale, hands to heart. So I call that 2. We're going to do 4 more. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, left back, lunge. Reaching arms up. And then we'll set the hands down, exhaling. Set hands down, lower, belly to earth. And then inhaling into the belly. Inhale, coming up, cobra. Lowering, set the hands under the shoulders. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, left foot forward, lunge. Setting right knee down. Hands down, exhale, right foot forward, fold. Inhale, stand, reach overhead. Exhaling, hands to heart. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, right back, lunge. Hands down, exhale, step back. Lower, breathing into the belly. And then into the chest, cobra. Exhale, lower, downward dog. Inhale, right foot forward, lunge. Hands to ground, exhale, left foot forward, fold. Inhale, stand, reach arms overhead. Exhale, hands to heart. Couple more. Inhale, reach. Exhale, fold. Inhale, left back, lunge. Hands down, exhale, lower. Plank to ground. Inhale, cobra. Exhaling, lower, hands under chest, downward dog. Inhale, left forward lunge. Hands to ground, exhale, right foot forward, fold. Inhale, stand, reach overhead. Exhale, hands to heart. And here's the last one. Inhale, reach overhead with arms, downward with legs. Exhale, fold, softening eyes. And with the feet active still, inhale, right foot back, lunge. Hands down, exhale, step left foot back, lower plank to ground. Send the tailbone downward, inhale into the abdomen. So you're pulling mid-back away from low back. Exhale, lowering, downward dog. Inhale, right foot forward, lunge. Hands to ground, exhale, left foot forward, fold. Inhale, stand, reach arms overhead. And exhaling, hands to heart. Great. So we're going to make a little wall move here. We'll be doing some inversion. So just plan for downward dog on the wall and dolphin at the wall. So here we go. Keep that wonderful deep breath going. Those suns just stimulating the breath. Keep the breath deep. You'll feel there's that way, that kind of instinctual way of just panting and doing short breaths. Let's do that the yoga way, deep, full breaths. All right, so downward dog on the wall. You got the wall near my heels. Exhaling, press into downward dog and then pause. Pause right here. Ensure there's weight distribution across the whole hand. That means the thumb side of the palm, the pinky side of the palm. That means the wrist side of the palm. It also means the fingers side of the palm. And it means the fingertips, the finger pads. Got all that. And now inhale 1 foot hip height. exhale the other foot, same height. There we go. Right angle. And we'll give it a good 6 to 8 breaths, relaxing the neck, connecting to breath. Really the simple aim or intention today, connecting to breath. All those lap muscles and butt muscles can help lift the sit bones, so we're softening all throughout the spine. And then inhaling, when you feel through, a step foot down, foot down. Okay. And we'll take a little break, pose between the inversions. So when you stand, feel free to use the wall. Grab a hold of right foot for standing splits. I'm grabbing the foot on each side. Pressing the right foot forward. My left foot's pointed forward. My right foot is reaching forward. All right, we'll switch sides, set right down. Standing splits. Both hands grab left foot. And release. All right. Here's that dolphin at the wall. We'll set back up, elbows, knees. The wall is heel side. Exhaling once to bring the knees up and then again pause. We know we're a good distance from the wall when we can press a little bit and the chest has space sufficient to move toward the wall, just about an inch or so. And now inhale, step the other foot up to the wall, hip height. Exhaling, coming up with the second foot. Again, good 6, 8 breaths that's a good time. We'll step down when through. And we can move our mats away from the wall. And then at standing at the top, we'll be moving through suns. Once again, chair pose. Inhale, bend knees, reach arms up overhead. Exhale, fold. Monkey. Inhale, chest lifts away from lap. And pushing with those hands, straightening the arms. Exhale, step or lightly jump feet back, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Push down through the entire top of foot. Exhaling, downward dog. We'll give downward dog a few deserved breaths. All right, inhale, step right foot forward. Warrior two. And exhaling, the shoulders glide down, the tailbone can shift down. You're just revealing this internal softness. As the shoulders, as the mass of the body is felt, or gravity is experienced. Okay. Can we also feel that sense of buoyancy? So that acquiescing to gravity, it's about dissolving tension and revealing that intrinsic lightness of the body. Reverse warrior, inhale, left hand to left leg. Exhaling the right arm overhead. Good. Inhale, bring that right arm to the right, bringing trunk upright. Eagle, arms in eagle. Exhaling, we'll go left elbow over right, still in that warrior two. Now what's here to feel? And the sensation may be mundane, the sensation may be something we're familiar with, but can we feel that? Can we feel familiar? Can we feel mundane? Can we feel extraordinary? Can we feel intensity? Can we, what is it that we are willing to experience? Right? And so what is it we're willing to digest? So willingness to experience is a form of digestion. We have to make sure all forms of digestion are healthy. Okay, inhale and wind the arms. Reach them all the way out to the sides, opening up through the shoulders. Engaging that process of opening. And we'll set them down around the right foot. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhaling, downward dog. Inhale the left foot forward. We'll do those two poses. On the other side, reaching arms out to side. Reverse warrior comes up first. Exhaling, gliding the shoulders down, setting the right hand down, reaching the tailbone down, and bringing that left arm over. Nowhere stagnates. That process of opening can occur anywhere, everywhere, at any moment. And the many, many reminders is don't mean to be meta here, but it is a process of being process-oriented. Just many, many remembrances helps us understand the process that we're in. Right? And then inhaling, take that left arm up, over. Eagle, arms in eagle. Exhale the right elbow over the left. Keep the breaths deep, 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 deep. Inhaling, unwind, reach arms out. We'll set the hands around the left foot, exhaling chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhaling, downward dog. All right. Inhale the right foot forward. We're moving into interlock warrior, and just so you know what's coming up, as we set up our interlock, just know we'll be moving into easy bird of paradise. So if you need to set up your interlock next to a wall, go for it. Interlock, I've got the right foot forward. Ooh, the right arm slips under the right thigh. The left hand behind the back. And easy bird. Inhale, walk the left foot next to the right foot. And preparing to stand on left foot. And inhale, we'll set right foot down. Still have the clasp, step the left foot back. Now, keep ribs next to thigh. As we release the hands, we're going to reconnect them behind our back for ostrich. So I'm just keeping the ribs on the thigh, interlacing the hands behind back, inhaling. Lifting the chest away from the pubic bones. And exhaling, relaxing the head, the neck down. So one option is leave ribs on thigh. And another option is hinge the torso from the pelvis. And inhale, bring hands down, set them, would be next to your heel, and we'll slip the left foot forward, take a seat, and we'll be setting up Tolasana with our right foot on top of our left thigh. So Tolasana, let me turn to face you, would be or could be a full lotus pose. I'm just choosing to keep it in half lotus with my right on top of my left. So Tolasana or scales, hands under shoulders, feet active, and on exhale, push down, the butt lifts off the ground. Fingers pointing forward, I should say that. Now once the weight is kind of off the ground, you can draw the legs toward the torso, so legs to torso. And some of you may even pick up that bottom leg, that left leg. And the push, the direction of push is directly downward. Directly downward. And release. So kind of an alternate back release to pigeon. So if you draw those thighs in toward your chest, there's a little bit of something that goes on in that backside. All right, inhale, I'm setting the hands forward under the shoulders, exhaling, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. And exhaling, downward dog. All right, so we've got a couple moves on the other side, starting with interlock warrior. Inhale, left foot forward. Left arm goes underneath left thigh. Right hand behind back. Connect hands. All right. So, given, if we are in a process of opening, then how does breathing happen in my body so that it registers viscerally openness? How does that register through my muscles? How does that register through my vision? How does the process of openness register through the heart and the shoulders? This isn't just a relabeling effort. It's not a linguistic game. We're finding the visceral, the areas, the motions, the behaviors, the sensations that lead to a sense of opening or openness. And lead to. They don't need to get to. We're just going in the direction of. And here's easy bird. Inhale, step the right foot, heel toe, next to the left foot. Keep the interlock, interlace, interlock. And as we stand on the right foot, we'll raise the left leg. Easy bird of paradise. There you go. Good use of wall. So again, as a process of openness, opening, okay. The word openness is signifier. The signified is embodied. It's somewhere in our body. Some felt sense of us. Maybe my openness or my sense of openness comes in a gentle refusal to feel collapsing. Like maybe it's just a subtle reinterpretive. Inhale, setting left foot down. Right foot back. Now let the ribs remain next to the thigh, on the thigh. And let the hands go and reconnect them for ostrich behind the back. So I'm interlacing near the sacrum. Inhale, heart away from pubic bones. And exhale, hinging. So I can leave the ribs resting on my thigh, or I can take them inside thigh. Hang down a little bit more. Inhale, bring hands down to sacrum. Set them under shoulders. And we'll slide this right foot forward, taking a seat. And we'll do this Tolasana. I'm staying in half lotus. You could easily move into full lotus. But I'm doing half lotus, left foot on top of right thigh. So I don't mind that the legs remain on the ground. It just creates a little different effect in the back when we draw the thighs toward our chest. So as we exhale, push, the butt lifts off, drawing the thighs toward the chest. Deep breath. Try it out. And release. All right. Let those legs find underneath. And we'll press back, downward dog. And connect to breath. We'll give this downward dog a few moments. Instinctually, we probably just want to do little short breaths and do a lot of rapid mentalizing, kind of shuffling through the mental deck. Deepen the breath and let that breath just start to wash out some of that mental I call it jibber jabber. When my breath is low, there's a lot of jibber jabber. When the breath is full and deep, there's a lot more quiescence. There seems to be a correlation there. When I'm saturated in sensory information, mental information, what's the word when cows chew on their cud? This is that perseverating, kind of simmers down. And then just for fun, one little revisit crow. Inhale, we'll step or lightly jump our feet forward. You're welcome to jump into crow. I'm going to step forward and just set up crow. Shins, armpits, heels are up. Shoulders drawn down away from the neck. So all my armpit and chest muscles are on as I receive the weight of my legs. All You can step down, or if you feel very, very stable in the shoulders, you can shoot those feet back into chaturanga. I would I would do this only if my shoulders felt really stable. Inhale, upward dog. Exhaling, downward dog. Inhale, step or lightly jump feet forward, monkey. This was a sun once, so we'll complete it. Exhale, fold. Chair pose, bend knees, inhale, reach arms overhead. And then stand, exhaling, hands to heart. When we lie back, we'll work one lying fold before Shavasana. So, we'll have a lying seat. Now, the ways that we can work our fold is one, we could grab just the feet, we can grab them with a strap. I would do that if I wanted to leave my pelvis mostly on the ground. I'll show you another way, or I'll tell you about another way. This is where, sometimes just using the arm weight and letting the arm weight sink the thigh bones toward the ground. Sometimes that's a really wonderful fold. And I've got a setup here where I can let my arms relax into a loop, which lets my weight transfer into my feet, into my thigh bones. Or fold can be drawing the legs toward the nose. And we'll work our unfolding to Shavasana. So releasing the fold, letting the spine down. And once in Shavasana, the process of openness, can you find your body somewhere in that process? Again, openness is not so much of a goal, but a process that we're engaging. At any moment. Openness is an essential process in creativity, healing, altering addictive behavior. Letting breath expand through the body might help you engage that process of opening. And then bend knees, turn to a side, and press up. Namaste.